Hi guys, so today is day one of me making my Halloween costume. I'm so excited for this, like I can't even describe how excited I am. But I haven't started making it yet, so I'm really hoping that it turns out as well as I'm like viewing it in my head. Let's just manifest that this all goes to plan. I've got all the stuff to make it, so I thought first of all I could talk through what I've ordered, everything that I've got so far to make this costume. So first of all, from Amazon I ordered this, which is 2 yards of like fringe feathers, so they're already on like a thread. So I'm going to use this for the skirt. Then I ordered, they came in this box, these like branch leaves. I need to spray paint these gold. I feel like this is going to be a lot more work than I thought. It's currently 2 weeks until the event that I'm going to wear this. But these go on the side of the crown. God, sorry, the lighting is so nuts in here, but these go on the side of the crown. I'm gonna have to like trim them because I'm gonna be like touching the sky at this point with these, so they need to be trimmed. I think we'll see how many I end up using. From Amazon also I got this corset. I just opted for like a plain creamy color because I thought that would be the best to cover with feathers. You also want to get one that has a lace up back. This means that you can get in and out of it easier, but honestly once it's on for me it's not coming off. And I'm going to have to cut this ribbon at the front, but mine also connects at the front as well, so I'm going to see what's easier. I think I might just go with the back because the videos that I've saw have all got lace up back, so I'm thinking that that's probably the best thing to do. I also got 2 packs of, these are just plain 15 to 20 centimeters gold feathers, goose feathers they're called, and there's 50 in each pack, so that's 100 altogether. And they just look like this, so they're just like on their own. I think these will be for the top. Actually, I'm not sure if I've got enough of these, so I guess we'll see when we get to making the top. Then I ordered these long off-white rooster tail feathers. Honest to God. Right, these are going to have to be spray painted gold, obviously. However, the longer ones are the ones that are at the bottom of Kendall's dress to make it look more like a skirt and look more like, it kind of just gives a variation of different feathers and makes it, the skirt, look fuller at the bottom. I got a white tutu. Can you even see that? My idea for this was I needed it short so that I can take some tulle away if it's too puffy, but if it was any longer, I wouldn't get the effect of like the long feathers, of like the long feathers hanging off the bottom, because I don't want the tutu to be seen round the bottom bit. So I opted for this. Back to my ballet days. Then I ordered some white wings. I'm going to actually probably wear these up the way. I think you're meant to wear them down the way, but I'm going to go up so you can see them at the back. These will be spray painted gold also. And then last but not least, I ordered the crown part. So this just kind of sits like this. And then I will obviously add these onto the side. Guys, I'm howling. I really hope this turns out the way I want it to, or I'm just going to look like a big idiot. Thank goodness this is gold, because I would be worried that the spray paint would dye my hair, and I quite simply can't go through any more hair dramas this year. I think that's everything that I've got. I also have ordered spray paint, gold spray paint from B&Q. So I'm going to pick that up tomorrow. And then I got this glue gun. Not sure how this is going to go for me, but you know, we're going to try. And it comes with 10 glue sticks, so that's quite good because I thought I was going to have to buy them separately. I don't know where I'm going to spray paint the stuff because we don't have a garden. I live in an apartment building and we don't have any like grass or anything. There is a park nearby, but like I don't even have Maddie to come with. Like I can't go do that on my own and spray paint in the middle of the park. So I might need to do like a bin bag situation, maybe in like the bin store, or I could put bin bags in my shower. This is really DIY, like to the core. But yeah, I hope this turns out, this is me before. Jodie, I hope it's worked out for you. I hope it looks as good as you think it's gonna, because I think we just all like say a prayer right now, because here goes nothing. So I'm just gonna layer up, like maybe, I'm gonna have to do this in halves I think, so that it like bends. Just gonna have to do it in sections. Right, I have no idea how to work this glue gun. No guys, it literally just keeps coming out. What the fuck? Guys, I don't think I'm equipped for this. I'm serious. Right, let's just not get negative. Okay, I think what I've became aware of is that the glue dries super fast. Right, so that's the start. I really don't have any idea how good this glue gun is, guys. I literally just got it from like B&M, but it seems to be profusely leaking. I'm gonna turn it off because it's a waste of glue. Right, let's do the next bit. I'm basically just gonna do this all around the top layer and then I'll come back. That went a lot better than I thought. I'm now just going to start on the second layer. So this is the top layer. Some of the feathers are not spray painted gold, but I'm not actually too worried because I've got the spray paint coming and I'm going to do a big coat of it all at the end anyway. This is, guys, I'm so excited. I hope this goes, it's going well, right? Okay, so I need to fill in, like I need one feather for here, but we're just going to see what we've got at the end. I've tried to stretch it as I'm gluing so that it's got some it's got some give to it, because yeah, I'm not sure. The tutu fits me perfect, but getting it on over my thighs, I think that will be where it needs to stretch. So I've gave some way for that. So I'm just going to use the rest to do a second layer. I think I'm going to have to leave the cream feathers for tomorrow because I won't have the spray paint until tomorrow, and I'm not going to glue them on white. I think I'm going to have to give them a coat before I even glue them. This is where we're at. I ran out of the yard here. Let me see. Yeah, I have just ordered more of the two. I've ordered another 2 yard, the thing that I've used to basically put on the gold feathers, and I realised that I think I'll end up using both of these, so I ordered one more of these. I think I'm going to have to leave the skirt because I don't think the feathers that I've used for this that are on the fringe are going to come until Thursday, which is a bit annoying. However, it means that I can get on with the corset and I can make the headpiece, and then I can also spray paint like the wings and stuff. I've got lots to do. It would have just been better to finish the skirt first and then move on to the next part of the costume, but it doesn't matter. It's going to all come together anyway. So I will come back tomorrow and we can start making the corset and maybe the headpiece and spray paint the wings. But I'm quite happy with how this is. so far. I think just like maybe another one of these down the bottom, obviously finish the gapping bit at the back, and then I'll put a few of the longer feathers round the bottom. So yeah, I feel like it's going to look cool. So we're on day 2 now. I did spray paint the feathers that are drying behind me. I spray painted the long rooster tail feathers. I did it in my bathroom and I put like bin bags everywhere and it wasn't too messy, but honestly the fumes from the can, I had to sit down for like an hour. So I would suggest doing it outside. I just didn't have that option, but I didn't get on anything, which is good. I went to pick these up this morning. I got them in B&Q. Oh, this is the spray paint that I used. I don't even know if I'll need 3 cans, but I saw other people make the costume and they said they went through quite a lot. I would definitely say if you can get your hands on gold feathers, I think it'll save you a lot of hassle spray painting. However, I am going to have to go over some of these. Some of them are like half gold, half white, or like they just look like they've not really been sprayed, to be honest. I tried this on last night and I think I've pulled some of the feathers off because I needed more stretch in it than I gave myself when I glued it, but I don't have anything round to put it on to like stretch it out, so I'm just going to have to keep trying it on in between gluing the feathers on. But that hot glue gun from B&M has really come through, and I've only used like 1.5 glue sticks so far, so I think it's all going well. I obviously didn't film like spray painting, but I'm sure there's tutorials on that. I didn't even watch one, I just went for it and it has worked out. So I'm going to let them dry, and then I'll probably not touch those feathers until the yard feathers that I ordered are coming on Thursday. So that's like 3 days before Halloween, like my Halloween party that I'm going to. So that would be a bit tight on timing. However, I have faith, and I'm glad that I've did a part of the skirt because I know it doesn't take really long. I feel like it'll be fine, it'll come together. I'm going to start on the corset. I've just tried on the corset to see if it fits with the skirt, and it sits over the white waistband, so I'm glad that I started it a bit further down, and it means I've got the stretch of the band. I don't really need to like worry so much about pulling the feathers off when I'm putting it on. So we're going to leave the skirt for now. I've covered the floor because just in case, I'm quite clumsy. I'm going to cut off these little ribbons here at the top of the corset because they don't really do anything. Like, okay, one is off. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one that didn't have this like ribbon at the top, so hopefully the feathers will cover that and it'll be spray painted anyway. I might take the ribbon out and do it in 2 parts because I think the ribbon's going to get in the way, so I'm going to just try and take this out. Now let's put one to the side. I think we're going to work on the back first. So I'm going to start from the top going down. That means that I can hide the bottom stems of the feathers. Don't know if that's the correct term for it. So that they'll look like that, and then when they get to the bottom part will go into the skirt. Does that make sense? So you don't see the bottom. I've now finished the back of the corset, kind of just did it like that, and then as I got closer into the middle bit where it kind of sits under my arm, I fanned them back the way so that it makes it look a bit more even. It's quite sturdy, I'd say. As you're going round, try and make sure you can curl it as the glue's setting. Every few feathers, I'd say do that so that it's not stuck flat as it dries. I'm going to move on to here and start doing the top, and then I'm going to do something different in the middle, so I'll come back and describe that when I'm getting to that bit. I've now glued every nail on my fingers. I have finished the side. I've left the middle bit because I'm going to do like a fan situation in the middle, because that's what Kendall has on her dress. Obviously I've not done the other side yet. I don't know if it was the best idea to unhook or have them in two parts for the corset, because I just have no idea really what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to spray paint this bit, and I'm going to spray paint the whole thing when it's done. Has changed, but I've been sitting here for about 2 hours trying to do this. Right, this is one side of the corset, and then this is the other, so I've only managed to do the back, and then going to need to wait till the other feathers come for the front bit. I've saved some for the centerpiece that I'm going to do. I've just cut out a little piece of fabric. I think I'm gonna have to glue the corset together before I attach it. I can just lace it up at the back. I think that's the best approach to that. This is obviously the inspo picture. I don't know if you can see here, but she's got like a circle bit. This is what we've made. I feel like it turned out quite well. This will go here. I think that'll work. I've spray painted all the little woodland bits, and then this is half the wings. They've only had one coat, and then this is the before. And I've did the other side, so let me see if I can show you. That's how it dries. So they probably need another coat on both sides, but I just want to get them like basically done. Okay, we're back. I have made the corset. So this is the bit in the middle that I was doing, and then obviously I've just left that bit clean because it's going to be covered when the ties are like attached. What way is it? Oh, that way. When the ties are attached, you won't see that. I spray painted like all the stuff gold basically, and it will sit like that. Guys, I can't believe this has come together like so well. Honestly, what the hell? I feel like I just like can't believe it. I also spray painted the twigs for the headpiece. I think they're a little big, so I'm gonna have to cut them, like slice them I think. But they are gold too. I just did 3, I didn't do all 4 just because I don't think I'll need them and it'll just be a waste. And then I spray painted the wings gold too, and they will sit like behind basically the costume. The skirt still looks like this, which should be fixed on Thursday because that's when the trimming arrives, and that's pretty much it. I've still got to make the headpiece, which I'm going to do now, and I'm going to glue the extra feathers. Sorry, the top isn't finished. I still need to glue the longer feathers, which I've spray painted and left for a day or 2 to dry. guys, so just a little update on my costume. I think I've added some bits that I've maybe not filmed. Basically I added like longer feathers, and I also put on like little, I had like spare diamantes that I had from like a dress. It's Friday, it's actually Halloween today, happy Halloween. But yeah, I will be wearing it on Sunday. So I'm going to spray paint it because some of the feathers are like brownie and I want it all to be gold. So I'm going to do that. I thought I had glitter spray and I don't. I really don't think I need to spend any more money on this costume. So I think I might just leave the glitter spray, but I can't stop thinking about it. We're on our way. Aww. I'm literally sat like this in the car.
Stunning. Stunning.
This is how it turned out.
Let's take card.
It worked out, guys.